Now we'll jump to an email that we got from during the week, and it's Kate from Brisbane who wrote an email and asked, I'm a 25-year-old female living with my parents and have saved $85,000 despite having treated herself to 2 overseas trips and buying her own car. I want to purchase a unit in perhaps the suburb of Coorparoo. Excuse me if I get that pronounced wrong, but I'm confused as if I should do this now or wait. I've just read experts' opinion who suggest that the market is going to plunge soon and have to wait until the middle of 2012 for it to increase. Now, obviously you guys from New South Wales, don't expect you to necessarily know that area, but looking up on the map, it's about 5 to 10 k's from the city. Any general thoughts on that as to market timing and when to get in?
Well, I actually grew up in Brisbane, so Coorparoo is right near the harbour, which is my boyhood dream was one day to play at that cricket ground. So Coorparoo is very close to my heart. The question on where's a good time to buy or sell, unfortunately, I don't know the circumstances, so it's hard to be specific. But generally speaking, Brisbane is a strong market. They have had the floods. Those issues did affect the market earlier in the year. Brisbane's now through that. It's rebuilding. The infrastructure they've put in around southeast Queensland in the last few years is now essentially completed. And whether that particular case or not, I don't know the answer to it. I don't know who an expert is that predicts at the end of the property cycle. I'd question that, probably more than the statement of the question. So it's people have to make their own choice. To save $85,000 is they should be up here on this show talking about how they did that. Is probably is interesting as well.
Yeah, and what are your thoughts from a breaking perspective?
Well, look. First of all, congratulations for a first home buyer, saving $85,000. That's fantastic. Also going on your overseas trips and owning your own car. Well done. Look, I wouldn't wait for the highs and the lows in the market. I would personally get into the market as soon as you can afford to. If you're comfortable with making the type of repayments that you need to on that particular property, and I'm assuming you're buying around the $500 to $550 range based on your deposit, if you're comfortable with those repayments, go ahead, get into the market as soon as you can. Don't wait for the highs and lows in the market. It's not necessarily, no one has a crystal ball. Unfortunately, we don't know what's ahead. But I would say get into the market. I don't think you'll regret it. As long as you're comfortable with the repayments, I think it'll be a good overall investment decision.
Yeah, Kate, look, thanks for the email. Always good to get some emails and specific questions from the viewers. I think saving 85 grand, you've done amazingly well. Well done, but you're enjoying your life at the same time, which is great. I'm not a believer on trying to time the market. I think as long as you're not buying in a boom, which I don't think anyone would believe we are at the moment, then generally my rule always is buy when you can afford to buy and when you can afford to hold on for the long term. If you're buying medium-priced property in good suburbs close to cities, no matter where you are in Australia, I think that's reasonably safe. Typically they'll always rent out and take it to a good property manager, and as long as you're asking medium-price rent, then it should always rent out. And if you can stay with the parents as well, then that's the cheapest form of living, and yeah, plenty of backup in there as well. So to me, I'd take the plunge, but again, weigh up the pros and cons for yourself.